A few months ago, I made a game in 48 hours together with my friend. But 48 hours is basically like a week, according to my calculations, so I thought I'd actually challenge myself this time. And I'm gonna do that by making a game in 12 hours. I really need a new hobby. On October 3rd, one of the most popular game jams in the world had started. Ludum Dare 47. It's a 72-hour long game jam that lasted up until October the 6th. Obviously, I found out about this game jam on October the 5th, 24 hours before it was over. So I lied there in my bed, reconsidering life as usual, when I asked myself the question, if I hadn't been a total fudge up, what would I have made to fit the theme stuck in a loop? Great question passed me, except you are a total fudge up, so your answer is irrelevant. Trying to make a game in less than 24 hours. Let's make a Unity project, call it Fudge-Emulate. What's that?
24 hours?
Yes, but no. Patience, my little dipshit. I'd come up with a really simple idea. You'd be playing as an object that's literally stuck in a loop. A circle, that is. Holy crap, I'm crazy. And while you uncontrollably rotate around the center of that circle, you gotta shoot the dirty enemies that try to break the center of that circle. So to start off, I made a cube with a huge PP. Because he's an epic gamer. Clearly. Do you want to be an epic gamer too? You can. You just gotta subscribe to the channel and you'll be the most epic of gamers. Then next I added a circle. A big circle. Like your mom. After all that, I spent the next 6 hours trying out a fun idea that I had no intention of actually finishing, because I was already too late for the game jam anyway. Why, you ask? I don't know. My parents refused to tell me what's wrong with me. I'm sure the list is really long. Anyway, I had a really busy day that day, so I kinda just stopped working on the project and also stopped caring. Until a few days later! Help me! Seriously, help me. I had this crazy thought. Why not challenge myself to finish this game in a total of 12 hours? Which means that I am going to torture myself by giving myself only 6 hours left to finish this. Excellent idea, Shelf. Not dumb at all. So let's do that. This is what I got so far. You got a crystal you need to protect, and you rotate around this thing and shoot the random enemies. And for each enemy you get a point, and with those points you can buy upgrades like extra damage or healing your crystal for killing an enemy. But even though this game is fun for a good 2.5 minutes, if you're lucky, it's missing something really important. A seizure. Oh wow, thank you random stranger on the internet for letting me borrow that beautiful code. Now that half the players are on the floor, let's continue by adding some more types of enemies. So I took a short break from this game, and during my break, a fellow game development YouTuber posted a video with their submission for the Ludum Dare 47 game jam, and is that my game? No, in all seriousness, my game turned out to be pretty similar to Skeffles' game, but he actually joined the game jam because he's not a complete idiot. So go watch his video about making the game. It's actually really fun, really interesting, and you know, subscribe to his channel and all that. He's a cool guy. He makes cool stuff. Go check him out. Anyway, I learned one thing from that video. Floor bad. I wanted to have more enemies and I wanted them to spawn all over the place. So I did. Now they can spawn pretty much anywhere. Epic. Next up, I decided to spend some time on the main menu with a cute little guy going around in circles, and chose to expand my player base by at least one more person by having the seizure be an option instead of a requirement. I don't know, you can call it karma, I suppose. So the camera shake could now be turned on or off, to seizure or not to seizure. This menacing little box right here will decide your fate. More enemies! Did you hear that? So we now have a type of stronger enemies that look scarier because they're gray, I guess. And orange enemies that will honestly fudge you up. I'm not kidding, they're scary as heck. Also, yellow and green enemies that once killed will drop a power-up, but you need to shoot the power-up to actually get the power-up, because I'm mean like that, you know? Like you think you get the power-up and then you miss shooting it a bunch of times and then you can just see it float away and you're like, no! Like that. So with those power-ups you get either a shield with 1/5 of your crystal's maximum health, or you gain all your health back. Cheating is fun! Now I have 60 minutes to balance the heck out of everything. Add sound effects. Find Sig3 to use music. Thank you. Balance more. Climb. Make it playable on a phone. Add ads because you want to make the money. And finally, more balance. There you have it. Crystal spinners. I'm sure nobody has ever made anything with that name because I am 100% original and authentic. I've actually played it a bunch. It's quite fun, which is special because I usually don't make things that are fun. If you want, you can download the game yourself for free on both itch.io and Google Play. But if you have an Apple product, I am sorry for your life choices. But yeah, go get the game now, like right now. What are you waiting for? Go get it now. I'll most likely be tweaking some things here and there for more balance, you know, so Thanos doesn't come beat me up. I think that's it. Cool. Go join my Discord. I talk a lot about game development stuff, and it's overall just a really chill and fun environment where if you make one mistake, people will just flame you for the rest of your life. Also, go follow me on my social media, just Twitter and Instagram. They're like these two things. And if you're really feeling it, go support me on Patreon. There's some cool advantages you'll get when you're a Patreon. I don't know how to say words. Anyway, that would help me out big time with making games. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't touch any spaghetti you don't know. Trust me.
You